You are running your business as the wrong entity, and it is silently destroying your chances of ever getting funded. Sole proprietor versus LLC. One builds your business credit. One quietly destroys it. And most business owners have no idea which one they are using, or what it is costing them. By the end of this video you will know exactly which structure to choose, and the simple steps to switch if you have been making the wrong choice. Let me tell you about James. He ran a landscaping business for 4 years. Good revenue. Consistent clients. Growing every season. After 4 years he needed $20,000 to buy new equipment. He walked into his bank with proof of $80,000 in annual revenue, and got rejected. The banker told him something he never expected to hear. Your business does not legally exist as a separate entity. You are a sole proprietor. In our eyes, you and your business are the same person. James had been operating as a sole proprietor for 4 years without even knowing it. He never registered his business. Never separated his finances. Never built any business credit. He switched to an LLC. Got his EIN. Opened a business bank account. Started building business credit. 6 months later, $35,000 business line of credit approved. The only thing that changed was his business structure. Same revenue. Same clients. Same business. Different entity. Completely different financial outcome. So let us break this down. What exactly is a sole proprietor? And why is it so dangerous for your business credit? A sole proprietor is the simplest business structure. You and your business are legally the same person. No registration required. No separation. No protection. Most people become sole proprietors without even making a conscious choice. If you started earning money without registering a business, you are automatically a sole proprietor by default. That means freelancers, gig workers, side hustlers, anyone earning money without a formal business registration, is operating as a sole proprietor right now. And being a sole proprietor creates 3 massive problems for your business credit and your personal financial life. Problem 1. As a sole proprietor you cannot build business credit. Period. Credit bureaus cannot create a separate business file for you because your business has no separate legal identity. Problem 2. Every business debt is your personal debt. If your business gets sued, goes into debt or fails, creditors come after your personal savings, your car, and your home. Problem 3. Banks and lenders see sole proprietors as high risk. You are not a real business in their eyes. You are just a person with a hobby. That means higher rates, lower limits, and more rejections. Now let us look at the alternative. What is an LLC, and why does it change everything? LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. When you form an LLC, your business becomes its own separate legal entity, completely distinct from you as a person. Your business gets its own identity, its own credit profile, its own financial history, its own legal standing. You and your business are now 2 completely different things. Forming an LLC immediately gives you 5 things a sole proprietorship never can. Number 1, personal liability protection. Your personal assets are now legally protected from business debts. If the business fails, creditors cannot touch your personal savings or home. Number 2, you can now build a completely separate business credit profile. Credit bureaus can create a file for your LLC. Your business can have its own credit score, independent of your personal score. Number 3, banks and lenders now see you as a real business, not just a person with a side income. Real businesses get better rates, higher limits, and more funding options. Number 4, you can now open a proper business bank account and apply for business credit cards, both of which require a registered business entity. Number 5, clients and vendors take LLC businesses far more seriously than sole proprietors. It signals professionalism, stability, and commitment. Now the most common question. How much does it actually cost to form an LLC? LLC formation fees vary by state. Most states charge between $50 and $500 as a one-time filing fee. Some states like Kentucky charge as little as $40. Others like Massachusetts charge up to $500. The cheapest states to form an LLC are Kentucky at $40, Arkansas at $45, and Colorado at $50. You do not have to live in these states to form an LLC there. Think about this. A one-time fee of $50 to $500 gives you lifetime personal liability protection and the ability to build business credit worth tens of thousands of dollars. That is the best investment you will ever make for your business. Here is exactly how to form your LLC. This process takes about 30 minutes online. Step 1. Choose which state to register in. If you have a physical business location, register in your home state. If you are online or do not have a location, consider Wyoming or Delaware, which are business-friendly states with low fees and strong protections. Step 2. Choose your LLC name. It must be unique in your state and must include the words Limited Liability Company or LLC at the end. Check name availability on your state Secretary of State website. Step 3. File your Articles of Organization with your state. This is the official document that legally creates your LLC. Most states allow you to do this completely online. Step 4. Immediately after forming your LLC, get your free EIN from irs.gov. As we covered in our last video, this is your business's social security number and the foundation of your business credit. Step 5. Open a dedicated business bank account using your LLC name and EIN. Never mix personal and business money again from this point forward. Let me give you the final side-by-side comparison so you can see exactly why this decision matters so much. Sole proprietor, no business credit possible, full personal liability on all debts, seen as high risk by lenders and almost no funding options available. LLC, full business credit building capability, personal assets protected, lower interest rates and access to real business funding. Remember James? $80,000 revenue as a sole proprietor, denied. Switch to LLC, $35,000 funded in 6 months. Same business. Same revenue. Different structure. Different outcome. The business structure you choose today determines your entire funding future. This is not a minor administrative decision. It is the most important financial decision you will make for your business. If you are currently operating as a sole proprietor, make this the week you switch to an LLC. The process takes 30 minutes online and the cost is less than a dinner out. In the next video I am going to show you the one number that makes your business visible to every commercial lender in America, and how to get it completely free. If this was useful, you know where the subscribe button is. And comment LLC if you are already set up correctly, or comment Sole Prop if you are making the switch this week. Either way, you are now ahead of most business owners.